Hello and welcome back to a Magic the Gathering Arena video. Strixhaven has come out. Came out yesterday. So I actually went back looking and I decided to pull Filtered for You out of the trash heap. And basically I couldn't figure it out at first. I'm like, where did this even come from? It came from my Epic account whenever I was wanting to play Rocket League. So I created this Filtered for You. And I also created Magic the Gathering Arena. And I never did anything with it. I always just kept keeping and increasing and keeping and increasing. So this is a great way to do a budget because I also have not spent any money at all on any of the products. So let's make sure we're not missing something down here at the end. So yeah, we're at 50 gold and 80 gems. We have no packs because I opened them all. I got a golden pack yesterday, and with those packs, the free packs, these are what I am doing. I haven't really done the full thing with Silver Quill yet. The most fun I had, though, was with the Quandrix deck because I have the Harmonized Trio and I have the Emeritus of Ideation and I have the TAM Observant Sequencer. So for TAM, I was able to pull off the draw a card and gain a life, I think 3 times in one game. And the game that was insane, I, on the Harmonized Trio, was able to pull off Brainstorm 3 times. Same game as the TAM. And then with the Emeritus of Ideation, this one I was able to pull off 4 times because it comes in prepared. And then I dropped a Biblioplex and it became prepared. And then I finally had enough creatures that whenever I started attacking, I was able to get rid of 8 cards being exiled into or from the graveyard. So I was able to do it 2 more times. So this was one game. Harmonized Trio 3 times. TAM, I want to say 3 times. And Emeritus of Ideation 4 times. So I got to see a lot of my cards. Something I didn't really do much with this. This was basically 2 mana draw card. The charm worked out well, countered a spell. The felling blows were very helpful. My Messian horn beetles, these get large because you have creatures like this Vastland Scavenger that come in at 4. And again, this was a great card. Just having a 4/4 Death Toucher for 3, and then, if you have the mana and you can't use it for anything else, mill 7 cards. I did that once in that game. So yeah, it was an insane game. I did create one of these Dreamroot Cascades, um, and I guess I had one before. I got the Biblioplex in my golden pack after I bought the 10. So didn't really do any crafting on this, just the extra land. And I'll probably be working on that. But I haven't decided whether I'm going to just do one. Also, I forgot about the Slumbering Trudge, another card that I got. I think I got this one in the golden pack as well. You put it down for 3, it's tapped. If you put it down for 4, then it's untapped. So a 6/6 for 3 or 4 is pretty awesome. It really is. But yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going to go. I think Last night I did a jump in, and that jump in was the Wayfaring Teamer, and I was disappointed because I didn't get any of the Strixhaven cards. This is something to think about. Not saying that I would use these cards, but having the Teamer, because the green and the blue and the red, the green and the blue are Quandrix, and the blue and the red are Prismari, I guess. So that would be something to think about because you have some of the extra lands. But I wasn't too impressed with doing that. Let's add that to the decks. So probably what I'll do is I'll just be going forward buying packs. One more pack, I get another rare, and then four more packs, I get another uncommon. So let's take a quick look. I also played Witherbloom, and with Witherbloom, if I can talk, the whole thing about all of these decks is they're not consistent. This is like playing a starter deck, which I don't like, and I'm ready for them to change, and I guess it's going to be the end of the year whenever they change it, if they change it then. But the whole consistency of this was, and I had one of these lands already, so thankful for Innistrad. So that's just something to think about as you're building decks. Just remember, they're not going to be as consistent unless you just straight out use all your cards. For lore hold, I felt like I was spinning my wheels. I don't have any of the big payoffs. I did get a Ziza and a lore hold. So those were the two big cards I got. And then I had some others as well. But these are all just cards that I had, and I haven't really done a lot to make it. Again, it's inconsistent, and I don't have all the payoffs. This was kind of nice. I did this once or twice. And then Prismari. Prismari's fun. Harmonized Trio, of course I stuck it in here again. Meritus of Ideation, of course I stuck it in here again. Steal the Show, Seize the Spoils. You know, these are cards that I got. You know, the rare versus the common. And then I put in some Firebrand Archers just because I'm casting a lot of spells. This did okay once, and then was terribly inconsistent otherwise. And again, that's just something that's going to be. Until we figure out for sure, which I think will be whenever we're done doing quick drafts. So we'll buy packs and then start saving for quick drafts. And then we'll do hopefully 2 quick drafts, and then we will kind of see where we're at and start using some of our cards. It is so nice to have 72 uncommon, 60 common, 33 rare, and 16 mythic. And there are mythics that you want from this set. Silver Quill, I haven't really done anything with it. I just have these cards. I don't feel like I got a whole lot of the Silver Quill cards yet, so we'll see. We'll see what we do with that. So that's just a quick update what's going on in my world with Strixhaven. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.